Hey Francisco, John, West Coast Connects. Ronnie reached out to you guys the other day, wanted me to shoot this free video over, so I'm going to keep it pretty short and sweet. Just want to show you a couple things you can do to increase customer flow and traffic to your website. The only thing I ask is if at the end you can send me some feedback, whether that be via email, text, phone call, anything will suffice. I just would appreciate to hear your thoughts. So with that, I'll get started. So my first tip would be to add content to your site. And content is anything that you can highlight, whether that be pictures, text. And really, the reason why you want content on your site and you want a lot of content is you want content that you can be searched for. So, say for instance, electrician Palm Springs is a keyword that I want to be searched for. So, when someone types in electrician Palm Springs, boom, I want my business there. I would have that somewhere in my text. I would also probably save one of these pictures as that keyword. So instead of it being saved as um, 032, it would be saved as electrician Palm Springs or electrical contractor Cathedral City or whatever it may be, whatever search you're trying to get searched for. Um, you want those keywords on your site so that Google knows and recognizes it and ranks you for as many as you can potentially get searched for. So um, that would be my first tip. My second tip would be to optimize your Google My Business, and the reason why is, like I said, when you get searched for electrician Palm Springs, for instance, if that's something that you're wanting to be found for, and I did some research in electrician Palm Springs. There's 150 searches a month with low KD or keyword difficulty, and that's on a scale of 0 to 100. Um, 0 being the easiest to rank for in the top 10 or on the first page, and 100 being the hardest. So as you can see, pretty easy to rank for that. And there's quite a bit of volume in 100 searches a month, which is, what is that, almost 2,000 searches a year, which is pretty good. So that's kind of what I went for. But realistically, if that's, you'd want your Google My Business to be here in the map pack right here in the top three. So you have the sponsored electricians, you have the ads for anybody trying to rank for electrician in Palm Springs, and then you also have the map pack, which you would be in the top three, or that's the hope or the goal. So um, that would be my second tip is to definitely uh, improve that. And how you do it is uh, reviews, quality, and quantity. So you have the quality there, the 5.0 rating, but you only have 4 reviews. Keep working till you get 10. Keep working once you get 10 to get to 100, and so on and so forth until and just keep building it over time, and you'll see that your Google My Business will go up the rankings. Also, like we talked about in your homepage with saving those photos as specific keywords to get targeted, you want to do that with the photos here. And then you want this out on the web as often as you can. So, there's many citations or places in directories like Yelp or, Better Business Bureau, or places where your Google My Business is out there, the more validity or authenticity or strength it gives to your business listing. So, those are the three things there with the Google My Business that really boost your rankings. So that would be my second. My third would be just to grow your site. Your site looks based on this is Ahrefs. This is a tool we use to determine the strength of a site and check on keyword numbers and stuff like that. It costs about $1,000 a month, depending on the plan or package that you have. But as you can see here, it's almost like a new site. Your strength is not listed. You have one site referring one link back to your site. You're not ranking the top 100 in any keywords. You're not getting any traffic. And if I were to put money in Google Ads, I wouldn't have to spend any money because you're not getting any traffic. So um, to equal the traffic that you're getting. So like I said, I put in a couple searches. Palm Springs, Palm Desert are the big ones. There is some Cathedral City, but it's not a ton of volume 10. Really, what you're looking for is these high volume 100, 150 searches a month that you can kind of capture. And looking at the at your competition, Express does a lot of work. They rank a lot of their back pages in a lot of different areas. And this is one of their back pages that's ranking. Electrician Palm Desert, okay, they're ranking in this keyword, and you can see here uh, their traffic value, or how much money you'd have to spend to get the same amount of value as the back page here. You'd have to spend $93 in Google Ads, and this one you'd have to spend $276 in Google Ads. Um, as you can see here, they have 31. This electrician Palm Desert, they have 31 websites sending them 146 links back to their site. They're ranking in the top 100 in 137 keywords, and they have 34 searches a month on their site. And then really what this is, and what you really want for your site, looking at yours with the no data, is this shows you the strength of your site. It's on a scale of 0 to 100. Obviously, you want it as high as possible. You want it as close to 100 as possible. But you really want these to be a 1-to-1 ratio. So if this is a 15, you like that to be a 15, or somewhere close. Um, and as you can see here, it's not too close, but that's kind of what you're looking for, that 1-to-1 magic ratio. Again here, it's not really close to a 1-to-1 ratio. Typically, I tend to see that the domain rating really boosted up the rankings a little bit more than the URL rating. So even though the URL rating is higher here, the domain rating is higher here, so they're ranked higher. So um, that would be my third, is to really boost up your site and strengthen your site with backlinks and referring domains, and not all are the same. So a link from you, for instance, would be a lot different than a link from Facebook, just because Facebook is such a strong site, and your site looks like it's a relatively new site. So you want to make sure you're getting backlinks that have to do with the electrical service, but are also strong, and they're going to help you out. So there's kind of a science to it. I'd love to help you if you guys need help. If you'd like to turn your website into more of a lead funnel, I'd like to help you do that. But either way, I'd like your feedback. My contact information's in the email. And with that, have a fantastic day, and God bless.